For the future of the planet, we challenge with the wind. In the Wind Challenger project, we utilized a telescopic rigid sail to leverage the renewable energy of wind and push forward a ship. This innovative experiment laid major foundations in the quest to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and the first ship was boldly launched onto the seas in 2022. Now, a new project is about to begin based on the further evolution and development of this technology. The Wind Hunter project is a zero-emissions project which aims to leverage the sail technology that was nurtured in Wind Challenger for utilizing offshore wind energy to generate hydrogen, which is clean energy, and supply it for consumption on land. Wind, powerful enough to move the ocean, converting this power into hydrogen energy for use on land. Hydrogen is a clean energy with zero CO2 emissions. Construction of a full-scale hydrogen supply chain is highly anticipated. As the driving force for this, Wind Hunter is a project that will extend a major energy shift to various settings. Equipped with numerous rigid sails, the Wind Hunter ship sails with no crew while automatically turning to strong winds and utilizing wind energy to generate hydrogen. It may be described as a mobile hydrogen production plant. The Wind Hunter ship cruises using wind energy, while at the same time generating electricity in underwater turbines. By electrolyzing pure water made from seawater, it manufactures hydrogen. Moreover, by causing a chemical reaction between the hydrogen and toluene, it creates methyl cyclohexane, known as MCH, which is a hydrogen carrier, and stores that in MCH tanks on board. When the tanks are filled to a certain amount, a notification is sent to the ship to start preparing for the unloading of the MCH. Furthermore, when storage of MCH is continued and the tanks become nearly full, the automatic sailing system is activated. Wind conditions between the ship's position and its port of call are predicted, and the course can be optimized based on hybrid propulsion, combining wind energy and propellers while considering the schedule. This information is also immediately conveyed to the base on land, so preparations for accepting the MCH there are also commenced. When the engine preparations are complete, the final route is confirmed between the ship and the land base. On routes where the ship can sail efficiently using maritime winds, the rigid sails are erected. so as to capture the wind and enable automatic navigation to start. If the wind dies down during the voyage, the rigid sails are lowered by automatic control. And the propellers emerge from storage. The stored MCH is carried to the machinery room, where it is separated into hydrogen and toluene through a chemical reaction. By combining the hydrogen with fuel cells to turn the propellers and generate propulsion, the aim is to enable the ship to travel on time, even when there is no wind blowing. When the ship gets near to the port, it lowers the rigid sails and switches to navigation using the propellers. Multiple drones are sent out from the ship towards the port to carry the mooring line and prepare for berthing, while communication is conducted with the ship. When the ship is safely berthed, to discharge the MCH, drones move to the manifold and connect the loading arm on land with the MCH unloading line on the ship. When the tanks are emptied, the toluene is replenished and preparations begin for wind hunting for the next voyage. When an area with strong winds for letting the ship efficiently move from its current position is found, and the arrival time and estimated MCH filling time are calculated, the ship goes out to sea once more. Capturing the ocean wind to provide energy to fuel everyday life. Harnessing every power to create the future. Mitsui OSK Lines is committed to pursuing the full potential of offshore wind power, not only to achieve its own zero-emission target, but also to build clean energy supply chains (MOL), contributing to a decarbonized society. Creating our future with wind and hydrogen. Wind Hunter Project. Mitsui OSK Lines.